who shed their blood for the freedom of South Sudan. MCs for our program. With me will be Attack Wall Agog and Stephen Yak and Attack Wall Agog and Mangol Agog. Those are the four gentlemen who are going to be the guests of honor for our program. I would like to take this opportunity to first of all say that our help comes from God, who created heaven and earth. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we have this occasion. I would like to pay my respect to their elders, both past and present. I would like to acknowledge our guest of honor, Dr. Luka Bion and his wife. And Dr. Luka Bion is the former Minister of Cabinet Affairs, Government of National Unity. If you remember sometime, this is a man who had resigned from his position because of the government taking over and fighting in ABA. Because of that, he told the government, I resigned from my position. This is not what I was employed to do, and I can't serve the government, which is very volatile at this time. Thank you very much. Now, Joseph Othman from the Archdiocese of Brisbane. We have Gab Deng Wall, who is a government of South Sudan representative with us here. There are a couple of people on the list. They may be present, they may not be present, but allow me to mention their names. Dr. Greg Emerson, who is the federal member for ranking. Commissioner Bob Atkinson, who is the Commissioner of Queensland Police Service. Adrian McKay, who is the Assistant Director of the Department of Immigration and Citizenship. Representative of Premier, and also John Nicol, the representative of the Department of Foreign Affairs, who is also with us today, representing Minister Kevin Rudd. The task force, which is chaired by Edward Benjamin, Angelo Ayon, who is the SPNM chapter, Isaac Gong, who is the chair of the Council of South Sudanese Communities in Queensland, James Kai, who is the president of the Sudanese Community Association, Sharon Orpelay, who is the deputy president of Queensland African Communities Council, Umar Kajo, community leaders, African communities, and if I have forgotten you, please, I didn't do that deliberately. I would like to say, as we were taught by the British, that all protocol observed. Thank you very much. This is a very, very wonderful day. I would like also to acknowledge much specifically the presence of the Australian communities who are with us today, who have with us, supported us through the process, who have granted us the safe haven to come here as refugees and provided a land for us to settle in, a land that we today call home. We would like to thank you very much, and we would like to say thank you for joining us in this celebration. And I now would like to say congratulations to all of you, the South Sudanese people. A new country is born in Africa, the Republic of South Sudan. After over 140 years of struggle since the 1870s, the true Egyptian rule, the Dominion rule, the Anglo-Egyptian rule, the false independence after the British and the Egyptian had gone. We struggled after that to get self-determination for South Sudan. The people who shed their blood the life that we have lost, the people who suffer because of sickness, the poverty that was raging in South Sudan, lack of food, malnutrition, health issues, we can name them all. Today, God has blessed South Sudan. On that note, I would like to welcome His Lordship, Bishop Joseph Odman, who is going to give a brief remark and will open our occasion with a word of prayer. Your Lordship, you're welcome.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It is very wonderful for me to be here with you, as I was with you 3 years ago when Cardinal Recco came. This is a great day for your communities, the many tribes in Southern Sudan. I did not know that it was a long process and goes back to 1870. I remember that since 1983 until 2005, it's been a long, long struggle, and 2.5 million of your people, your brothers and sisters, were killed and shed their blood, as Daniel has said. And we remember them today. We remember them with thanksgiving. So on behalf of the Archbishop and on behalf of all the Christian churches here in Brisbane, I want to say this prayer to acknowledge that our help is truly from God every day of our lives, in good times and in bad times, but our help is always from God. And so let us pray. O God, majestic Lord of history, Creator of all things, visible and invisible, Father of so many people. It has been a long, long time, a long journey of suffering. It's brought about much sadness and despair, great poverty, but finally, you have brought the cross into the resurrection. It seems that all good things in life come about only through sacrifice, sometimes terrible sacrifice. But those sacrifices of millions of people have finally borne truth, have finally borne results, have finally come about in the birth of a new country. So we thank you. We thank you, and there is much joy today, here, but in every part of the world. Because not only have many Sudanese people died, but many have fled. Millions have fled, and they have now made their